All right, welcome back. Episode 111 of Chaotically Intolerant. Make a wish. It's 111, right? That's something like that. Is that what you make a wish on?
Something like
111? I don't know.
why? How's it 111?
Huh?
Oh, the episode.
Episode
Not
111, not 111, not 111
yeah, like
o'clock. We got to talk about your Bucks first.
the Bucks.
They're goated.
They are goated. Baker Mayfield is a true competitor. I think that's what Mike Evans described him as.
You guys got to pay
Easy
Mike
win.
Evans. He's gonna leave.
Well, that's freaking the Bucks management fault. Pay the man.
You're
Bring
part of
money
Bucks
out of thin
management.
air.
You're part of Bucks
Get
management.
money out of. How am I part of Bucks management? I'm on the Eagles.
You just
this
are.
Year.
You're part of the media. You put out different storylines. Let's put out a storyline right now.
Well, I've been liking comments of people saying just pay the man and stuff. That's my contribution.
Are you saying that the Bucks need to sell the team?
The
Bucks ownership needs to sell the team?
I don't even really know who the Bucks owners are or how much they care. So
what the hell's his name?
I think
he's a Saudi guy.
I think they own Manchester City or something as well, like a big European soccer team. So it's like,
I'm thinking of the Jags. Caring? Joel Glazer, dude, he is not glazing Mike Evans right now. I think Joel Glazer needs to start glazing on Mike Evans hard
if he doesn't glaze Mike Evans, I will, But yeah, I mean, I was very surprised by the win over the Vikings. So basically, we have the same odds as the Colts of making the playoffs.
Probably better odds. You have a better record right now.
Got that right.
And then
the usual.
Well, at least you have the Bucks because the Eagles are kind of mid right now. They're kind of mid. Let's be honest. They're kind of.
I don't know. They're not putting up the same. I don't know.
Believe it or not, Leighton, not every team, not every one of your teams get to be historically good.
Well, they were historically good last season with. If it was, 4th and 1, 4th and 2, they got it every time. So much so that they had to make a new rule.
They didn't make a new rule. They still have. They're still. Jerry Jones wanted to do that. He wanted to outlaw it.
Gotcha.
But he didn't. Yeah.
They just mad that Jalen Hurts over there with that 1,000-pound squat, and he just pushes that entire line.
He did. They do a good job with the tush push. They really push his tush a lot.
They should do that every play of the game and just get
why don't they? They get
slowly.
3 to 4 yards of play on it.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing, if I had a Philadelphia running back, I'd be pissed on my fantasy team. Luckily, I didn't because I was smart.
I'm sorry. I have a Eagles running back that I picked up because someone dropped in our league, DeAndre Swift. Ever heard of him? Yeah,
I would still be pissed because
I put him at my flex this week.
I don't care. I would still be pissed because he gets so many more touchdowns. He gets so many more points if they just didn't do the tush push.
I suppose
they should do the tush push with the running backs.
I guess, but I also have Jalen Hurts starting, so it doesn't even matter.
Well, that's a good duo to have then, because Swift is a fucking monster. DeAndre Swift is a monster.
AJ Brown is the one who's underperforming.
Whoa, he's crying like a little baby back bitch to Jalen Hurts. Seriously, the dude is he just went to the Super Bowl last year. Yeah, I know. I saw. How many did Hurts have? 30 something? Oh, he had a good night.
Yeah, I had freaking Kirk Cousins on my bench, though, who dropped 60 points.
Yeah.
But, I mean, who would have saw that, though?
I love Kirko. He's one of the most likable guys in the NFL, I think.
Yeah, because of his Netflix debut.
Yeah, when he goes to Netflix, they just reveal that he just goes to Costco all the time. I'm like, oh, that's me. That's very relatable. That's my guy. Kirk had a great game, but we'll be honest, the great quarterbacks win those games. Like they do.
So
Who gives a fuck about your stats?
That's why
Seriously.
Jalen Hurts won.
The great quarterbacks do win those games. Like Jalen Hurts won. He's a great quarterback in the league right now.
Finally, someone says it.
Kirk is 12-20 career in primetime games in his career. That's not good.
Gotcha.
That's really not good. And I love Kirk Cousins. Awesome dude. That is horrendous.
Mm-hmm. Oh well. Yeah, they've got an 0-2 start. Both my teams beat them back to back for Kirk.
That's true. Double ram. They got double teamed by Leighton. Imagine losing to the Bucks and you know it's Leighton's team, and then
Do
you're
they
like,
play
oh,
the
we gotta go
Ravens
wait
next
till
week?
next week. Actually, I wonder who. Oh no, I think they're playing.
Ravens
they're not playing
or
the
Jets?
Cardinals. Are the Jets your team now too?
I want them to do well, just because I think there's a lot of young talent there, and then I thought Aaron Rodgers would have been, the final.
That I don't root for guys to get hurt. I'd never do that. But that was
Mhm.
the funniest thing ever. Literally
Yeah,
ever. That made
it
me
was a
laugh.
gross injury though. Ugh.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Well,
like
I've
the
seen
worst
worse.
at all. Yeah, it wasn't the worst at all, but just like imagine just someone jumping on your back and your foot just stays completely planted during. Ugh.
Do you remember the Kevin Durant? Do you ever remember seeing that video?
I know I had seen it, but I don't remember exactly what it looked like again. But yeah, that
Because
stuff.
Kevin Durant weighs like he's like 6'5", 190 pounds. He's literally nothing. His legs look like just sticks. Like he just has sticks as legs, and he tore his Achilles. And he has no fat, no muscle, or he has like no fat on his legs. All you can see is the calf. So when he did it, you just see it reverberate while he's like making a move, and it's like, fuck, dude, that is disgusting. Oh my god.
There was like a soccer player who got slide tackled from the side, and his whole leg went sideways, and like I don't remember exactly if it was like a broken leg or just completely dislocated, but then he was holding his knee up and the leg was just like completely limp and like separated from. It was so gross.
Dude, I remember. All right, so there was a college basketball game. A lot of people listening to this will know what I'm talking about. It was a Louisville game in the NCAA tournament. Kevin Ware, I remember he goes up. I think he was blocking a shot. He goes up and he snapped his leg below the knee, and it was sticking out of his skin. You could see the bone.
What the?
I knew a guy who was courtside for that game too. He was sitting on the court, and he was like, "Yeah, it was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Like it was like the most shocking thing you could ever watch." I remember, I'll never forget them putting a towel over it, and you can still see the bone sticking up in the towel. And then Dak Prescott's injury too. I remember when he broke his ankle, he was like holding his leg, and it was limp below like a certain point because like his bone snapped, and like you could probably just like jiggle it. Ugh.
I heard this like guy on Instagram or something where if you just like worked the muscles in your ankle and got to the point where you could like be upside down on a pull-up bar being held by your ankles, like the amount of injuries from like rolling an ankle or spraining it, breaking it would be so greatly reduced because your ankle would be strong enough to hold your body weight.
Yeah, I mean they really have to work on that. I think it's a clear thing because the ankle injuries are such a common thing in the NFL. I mean it's hard to avoid even if they're strong.
Yeah.
Just because of the nature of football. But I feel like you could definitely avoid a lot more. I think these guys are pretty damn strong in that department, but maybe focus a little bit more on that. I think that would help with agility too. Like it obviously would.
Yeah. I feel like I would want to as a player, like strengthen my ankle like that.
Just show up to the gym for ankle day.
You just have to
You
do the
want to
same
squat? No,
two
I got to do exercises.
exercises.
Imagine that's like your longest day. You're there for like 4 hours.
Just doing
Just
heel
working out your
raises. Or something.
You have like a wheelchair, just ready to go.
You get carted out of the gym.
It's like that's what you pay your membership for. They're like, "All right, Alex, you ready?" And I'm like, "All right, let's go."
Thank you.
I forgot. So in the off season in the NFL, I kind of forgot how hard it is to sit on the couch for like 12 hours and not do anything else except watch football. It's almost harder than playing the sport. I think it's tougher on your body than playing actual football.
Yeah, those players have it easy.
They really
I'm
do.
stuck inside having to watch.
And they make $1 million, a game, something like that. Like, why am I not getting that just for watching? I got to pay to watch football.
Yeah.
But it feels like a hangover the next day. Like I woke up on Monday morning. I was like, oh my God. It's like, what happened last night? And I was like, I did drink because the Colts just made me disgusted like they always do. But I didn't drink that much. So it was a shock. I think next year I'm going to train in the off season, I'm going to take like 2 Sundays out of every month and just sit on the couch all day and just practice. I'll have old football games on. Got to get as many TVs as possible. I'll put them all around the living room.
Play Madden or something. Like,
no, Madden's different. You're actually playing the game. No, you just got to watch the game.
I guess just play the AI and have it on easy mode and just score touchdown after touchdown.
I got to get an Xbox. Somebody stole my Xbox. Stole is actually a difficult word. I lent it.
Bruh.
I lent it to somebody, and I was like, "Hey, can I get it back?" And they were like, "Yeah, whatever. Like, you can come pick it up, or I'll come drop it off." And I have not tried to claim it yet. It's been like 2 years. I think it's just their Xbox now.
And yeah,
I don't really care. I don't play Xbox that much, but still.
And that someone is Angel.
It's not him. It's not. Yeah, that's why he hasn't come on.